Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Sharinda binti Muhammad Taha. Agile workplace. Is it relevant or any success story of Agile workplace? What is Agile workplace? Agile workplace is a type of work environment designed around complete flexibility, unlike a traditional office where employees are permanently designed to desk. An Agile workplace encourages workers to move freely around the office, making use of whichever space suits their objective at that time. Okay, this is the type of Agile workplace. First is open plain space. Okay, an open plain area is the heart of the Agile workplace and encourages collaborations between employees. This kind of environment is essential for creative team working on projects that require lots of communication or the sharing of ideas and advice. For the second one is quiet zone. A quiet zone is an area of the Agile workplace designed to promote privacy and concentration. This part of the office might include sound isolating a phone booth where workers can plug in a laptop and focus on an important task. For the third one is breakout spaces. A breakout spaces is the most informal part of an Agile workspace and should be somewhere employees can visit to grab a bite to eat, relax with colleagues, or get away from their screen for a while. Next one is resources areas. A resources area is a section of the office decided to take the various tools and facilities employees need throughout the day. Those bulky essentials like printer, scanner, recycle bin, and office supplies. Naturally, this part of the office tend to be pretty noisy. Resources should be within easy reach but not so close to work areas that they cause a distribution. Last but not least is touchdown spaces. The touchdown space is an informal part of the office designed for short bouts of productivity. They come in many shapes and sizes and typically allow individual employees to quickly set up a laptop to fire off an email or tackle a less important task. The touchdown spaces can be simply a workstation, a standing desk in the lobby area, or a focus and charging phone booth, offering isolations from the rest of the office. The next one is the element of an agile working environment. First is flexible space strategy. A truly agile working environment should be a destination where employees choose to spend time for specific purpose. The second one is flexible policies. This looks different for every organization. Some has implemented flexible hours with design time when employees are expected to be flexible, to be available, but the freedom to start the day earlier and end earlier, or work independently when they know they will be most productive. The last but not least is Agile workplace technology. An Agile working environment use technology to connect everyone, whether they are in the office, at home, or halfway around the world. Why are Agile workplace becoming popular? This is the next. The COVID-19 pandemic has led to a trend that was already well underway. Traditional offices are evolving to become more flexible and to meet the changing needs of employers and workers. Next is the benefit of an Agile workplace. First is to improve collaboration. The freedom to move around the office creates pockets of teamwork, experimentation, and creativity. Work isn't restricted to a fixed location or a bank of desks. An idea can be shared more easily between otherwise isolated departments. For the second one is higher employee retention. For 9 out of 10 millennials, the flexibility to choose where and when their work is more important than salary. Okay, offering an agile space that meets this need helps to attract and retain top talent. Okay, the third one is better space efficiency. Okay, even before the pandemic, businesses collectively waste billions on unused space. Okay, a transition to an agile workplace is an opportunity to fully optimize an office layout. Okay, reclaiming dusty old meeting rooms or shading space that no longer needed. Okay, number fourth one is last but not least is the number 4 is higher employee. Last but not least is increased productivity. Okay, as anyone with a pair of noise cancelling headphones will tell you, the ability to remove yourself from a distracting environment has an enormous effect of productivity. An agile workplace provides space for workers to collaborate when the job requires it, okay, and a space to get things done when it doesn't. The next one is what types of companies can make use of agile workplace. Okay, implementing an agile workspace may not be appropriate for every type of company, most notably for any company that requires workers to be physically on site or reliably at one location during traditional office hours. But if there's one thing the pandemic taught us, it's that many of the world businesses can be flexible when they need to be. Agile workspaces are ideal for companies driven by clear objectives and adaptable processes, especially those in highly collaborations and sociable industry. Creative designer, product developer, software companies, and corporate teams can all benefit from the flexibility and autonomy offered by agile office space design. Okay, what is the difference between flexible working and agile working? First is an agile working approach make your organizations more flexible. Okay, the second one is employee-centric versus customer-centric. Okay, flexible working makes your company more employee-centric. Okay, focusing on their work-life balance and ensuring they can choose the circumstance that suit them and their properties most successfully. Agile working, on the other hand, is more customer-centric, okay, as it ensures that your employees are focused on delivering value to your clients. Agile working focuses on output and results, removing any artificial measure of success such as attendance and time. Okay, for the third one is work as an activity rather than a place. A key distinction between flexible working and agile working is mindset. Okay, flexible working creates habits as employees are allowed to choose how and when they fulfill their duties. Agile working focuses on an agile mindset, instead encourage a sharp focus on results and enacting a shift in the way that employees view work entirely. Okay, the fourth one is meeting. Okay, a defining characteristic. The final difference between a flexible working and agile working is the approach to meetings. Okay, flexible working allows people to work remotely and at different times, which often leads to a reduction in meeting. Agile working, and on the other hand, take the view that meetings are crucial to collaboration. When handled properly, meetings are considered the most efficient and effective way to make decisions and enhance collaboration. As a process, Agile was born in software development community but has since been applied to countless contexts outside of the world of technology and is slowly gaining ground there as well. So, what exactly is the definition of Agile working? Okay, I have told for the first one what is Agile workplace, right? Originality and collaboration. Agile workspace may have open, eclectic design, but it promotes a private and quieter work environment that brings out the individuality in your employees. Okay, there's also a large influence of collaborations among employees to contribute to a task at hand, thus be more approachable in comparison to conventional workspace. Okay, how to successfully implement an agile work environment? First, be open and honest about how your organization is making a change, what's in it for employees, and what challenges you will need to overcome. Okay, the second one is start small. What is start small? Okay, rather than tearing down all your cubicle at once and declaring the end of assigned seats, try to recognize reorganizing workstations into department clusters and setting up a design area for collaboration. Okay, next one is keep an open line of communication between the facility management, IT, and HR department. Make sure employees have an easy way to find people in places, reserve space, request service, and stay connected to the tool they need to do their jobs, no matter where they happen to be working. Okay, next one is why. Why is agile working considered to be future of work? Okay, organizations who embrace agile working are more adaptable and by virtue of their ability to evolve and change are more resilient to shift in the external environment, which is something that is becoming increasingly valuable in the modern turbulent world of business. Agile working boosts productivity and also help business attract a more diverse range of talent.